Vinicius Jr., a €1 billion Saudi offer. Casemiro, future in doubt. And Cole Palmer changing Chelsea's plans. 5 major stories. Let's begin. Saudi Arabia are targeting Vinicius Jr. with a €1 billion contract, and talks have been ongoing for over a year. As revealed last year, Saudi dealmakers are eyeing up the Brazilian as one of their main targets for summer 2026. Al-Ahli are the main Saudi club being discussed for Vini Jr., and they're offering a staggering €1 billion contract. That's €1 billion. Let that sink in. Real Madrid still want Vinicius to extend his contract, but talks were put on hold when Xabi Alonso was at the club. Although Vini Jr. has said repeatedly that he is committed to Real Madrid, talks between Saudi officials and his camp have been ongoing for over a year. That's the key detail here. This isn't just speculation. Saudi clubs have been working on this deal for months. For Vinicius, this is a career-defining decision. He's one of the best players in the world, a Ballon d'Or contender, and still only in his mid-20s. Does he chase the biggest payday in football history, or does he stay at Real Madrid and compete for Champions League trophies? €1 billion is life-changing money, but leaving Madrid at the peak of his career would be controversial. The talks are real, the offer is on the table. Summer 2026 could change everything. And this time, it's officially over. Casemiro is leaving Manchester United, and it's confirmed. The Brazilian midfielder will leave as a free agent in June. Manchester United agreed to Casemiro's request to confirm his summer departure now, ending months of speculation about whether he would stay or extend his contract. After talks, it's understood that United chose not to offer Casemiro a reduced terms extension, and there were never any club plans to trigger his existing one-year option. This is the end of an era. Casemiro arrived at Old Trafford as a 5-time Champions League winner, a leader, and one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. But injuries, age, and declining form have caught up with him. At 32 years old, he's no longer the player United need, and both sides have agreed it's time to move on. Casemiro's departure forms part of Manchester United's plans for a midfield revamp. The wage saving from his exit frees up significant budget space, allowing United to invest in younger, more dynamic players. Casemiro wanted to clarify his future now, rather than let speculation drag on, and United respected that. He'll leave with his head held high, and Manchester United will rebuild without him. Summer can't come soon enough. Cole Palmer to Manchester United. Is this real or just noise? According to TalkSport's Ben Jacobs, the rumor linking Palmer to United doesn't have much substance. Jacobs said, "I don't have anything on Palmer and Manchester United. When he was fit, he was very happy at Chelsea and playing regularly. I would be surprised if things have unraveled to a point where Palmer has fallen out of love with Chelsea or London. Chelsea don't want to sell either, so it feels like a non-starter." That's pretty definitive. Palmer has been one of Chelsea's best players this season when healthy. He's creative, clinical, and exactly the kind of player Chelsea are building around. There's no indication he's unhappy, and Chelsea have no reason to sell him to a direct rival like Manchester United. So why is this rumor circulating? Probably because United are desperate for attacking quality, and Palmer fits the profile of what they need. But wanting a player and actually being able to sign him are two very different things. Chelsea won't sell, Palmer isn't pushing for a move, and United would have to pay an astronomical fee even if they tried. This one's not happening, at least not now. Chelsea are considering a loan move for Douglas Luiz, and it could happen this window. There's genuine interest from Chelsea, as Nottingham Forest can let Luiz leave Nottingham Forest, go back to Juventus, and then join a new club on loan. Luiz is currently on loan from Juventus from Nottingham Forest, but has made only 13 appearances. Chelsea see him as an option for depth in midfield, as reported by The Athletic. This would be a smart piece of business for Chelsea. Luiz is a quality midfielder with Premier League experience from his time at Aston Villa. He's technical, composed, and capable of playing multiple midfield roles. For Chelsea, who are competing on multiple fronts, adding depth without committing to a permanent transfer makes sense. The structure of the deal is interesting. Luiz would leave Nottingham Forest, return to Juventus, and then immediately join Chelsea on loan. It's complicated, but if all three clubs agree, it's doable. Nottingham Forest haven't given Luiz enough game time, so they're open to letting him go. Juventus want him playing regularly to maintain his value, and Chelsea need midfield reinforcements. Everyone wins. Talks are ongoing, and this could accelerate before the deadline. Jean-Philippe Mateta wants out, and he's pushing hard. Jean-Philippe Mateta has told Crystal Palace he wants to leave this winter, and he's serious about it. The French striker has no plans to sign a new deal and is actively pushing for an exit. Mateta wanted to move to Juventus, but the Serie A side offered a loan with a conditional obligation that was unacceptable to Crystal Palace. He had been prioritizing a Serie A move, with Milan and Juventus both exploring transfers between now and last summer. But now Mateta is also open to a Premier League switch, providing his terms are met. And those terms? Any club would need to offer over double his basic Palace salary. That's a significant demand, but Mateta believes he's worth it. He's been Palace's top scorer, leading the line with power and intelligence, and he feels he deserves a bigger platform. For Crystal Palace, this is a nightmare scenario. Losing their top striker mid-season would devastate their attack. But if Mateta refuses to sign a new deal and is actively looking for a way out, Crystal Palace might have no choice but to cash in now rather than lose him for less in the summer. Juventus, Milan, and potentially Premier League clubs are all monitoring the situation. This one's heating up fast.